Hi everybody, welcome back to Straight and Narrow 9. This is Georgia here, and today I'm going to do canning for the first time, try to make my own pickles. So I had to call in the master, a neighbor down the street who does lots of pickling and is really good at it. She should show up shortly and help me go through step by step what to do with all of these great, beautiful cucumbers, which we're going to turn into pickles. So the first step is sanitizing our jars, which I'm working on right now by cleaning with soap and water. And then I'm going to pour boiling water over all of them, which should sanitize them pretty well. Although some people choose to use a pot like this and give them a sterilizing water bath first. Since I just opened them up out of the box and container, the first step that we're going to do is actually wash them with soap and water first and then sterilize them. Maybe with only a few interruptions. What's that, Atticus? Okay, they were in the barn.
Then we pick out.
No, we got to make the pickles first before we can eat them. This is a very important step. We've got to get all of the bacteria and the dust and germs off of everything so that your pickles don't get moldy.
I don't want to eat moldy pickles.
Nobody wants moldy pickles.
Pickles are good, but not mold.
Right. Okay, now we have hot, steamy, boiling water filled jars and sanitized lids and rings. I'm just waiting on Miss Teresa to show up, and she is going to help us can. I've got some jalapenos, some okra, which I think I'm going to send the husband back to the garden to maybe pick up a few more okras so we can maybe slide some okra in there. I also have some banana peppers, which we might go get some more from the garden as well. We've got apple cider vinegar, which Miss Teresa is going to show up with more apparently because she prefers using the apple cider vinegar instead of the white vinegar. Maybe we'll try both and see which one we like better. And Nick went and picked up some of these fun things, which I might let the kids play with these on their own because they're just kind of like pre-made pickling juice packets. And it also says, this one says to consume within 1 week. And we're trying to make pickles and things that are going to last for up to a year on shelf life. So we've got ball mason jars. We've got these anchor ones, which I think I'm going to use for maybe marinara sauce in the future. Which Miss Teresa also makes really great marinara sauce. So maybe we'll have to have another canning party in the future. And we've got this nice fun kit, which comes with this fun contraption, which is what you use to grab the jars out of the hot boiling liquid. Of course, a funnel for putting the pickling brine or juice in. And it even comes with this really nifty bubble remover that has measurements on the side, so that you can measure inside of the jar how much space to leave and then use that to remove bubbles, I guess, which Miss Teresa is going to show me all about, I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And I'm just going to sit down and peel some garlic to have garlic cloves at the ready for when Miss Teresa arrives. Thank you for the alert. Yay! Miss Teresa has arrived. Pickling party begin. Definitely officially a real party. Let's take a look at this. We got to the George's party tray. Oh wow, they really tape this thing down, don't they? They don't want that opening up. Okay. Oh yeah, pizza. Oh. Okay. So we're starting to make the brine here. We're doubling the recipe. So we need 6 cups and 2/3 of apple cider vinegar, and Miss Teresa's getting started on slicing. We're gonna have sliced spears and whole pickles, right, Amelia?
Yep.
Okay, and Amelia is supervising. Perfect. Alrighty, now we've got the brine on with this, and then we doubled the recipe by adding more water, 5 tablespoons more of salt, and I put in a couple tablespoons of sugar. And the girls are working real hard over here, packing these in. So how'd you do it, Amelia? Which ones did you put on the bottom first?
Put the bigger ones on the bottom and the smaller ones go on top, and then I stuffed them under the little ones.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. And you really packed it in nice and full. Good job. Good stuff. And look how pretty this one already looks with rosemary. We have fresh rosemary sprigs, garlic, and I'm gonna slip some banana peppers in there too. Yeah, where's another good spot, Miss Teresa?
Right there, that looks good.
Just get in there, Pepper.
Yeah.
Packed in there, huh?
Ooh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh, good. Now it's
Yeah.
helping to shove everything else down. And then, can I slip one back there? You think?
Let's see.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Alright.
definitely.
Alrighty. So we're filling up our first can. This is just sliced Kirby's with peppercorns. That's it. And we want to reserve some space, right, Miss Teresa?
Yes.
So about there. Yes.
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yes. Good.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we got one. Now let's fill up our big boy. Oh boy. Look at that beaut. We got banana peppers, radish,
Thyme.
rosemary.
Or rosemary.
We could, I guess we could have put thyme in some, but okay.
You can do that with another jar.
These are also the Kirby's. And we're gonna fill them, and now what's the next step after we fill the jars?
Put the lids on them, then the rims, and then they will have to go into a water bath
Okay.
for 10 minutes.
And they sit in a hot water bath. They take a nice little jacuzzi soak
Yes.
for 10 minutes, and that helps the pressure, or what? Do you know what the science behind that is? So even though our brine was...
Even though the brine was scalding hot, which is not enough hotness to kill all of the germs,
The
and
pathogens, right?
in the food, and also to seal your cans.
Jars. So we give it a water bath to not only destroy the food pathogens, but also to give it a good seal,
Yes.
right? For the seal of approval.
Yes.
Thank you, Kappa. Thank you for your input. Okay, maybe just a tiny bit
a little,
more.
yeah,
Just
a
a
little bit
teeny
more.
tiny bit. We want to cover all of the
Yes.
cukes.
Oh, damn
Okay.
pickles.
And put the lid on.
They're pickles to be.
They're so pretty in the brine.
It's just glistening with pickle.
All right.
How much water we need.
Okay, so we're gonna fill this up and then we'll put it on the stove to boil. It looks like the radishes are
Already,
making it pink.
Yep, they are.
Pink pickles.
Yeah, we might have some pink pickles because of those red
The
radishes.
Or
Wow, okay, so this variety has a lot more seeds than the Kirby. The Kirby normally doesn't have that many seeds. And look at these monsters. What do you think? I'm gonna cut it into thirds to try to make spears.
yeah, I think probably should cut them down.
Okay,
Right?
I trust you. I mean, let's check and see if they'll fit in the jar that way. They kind of will, but then we'll only be able to fit, we're gonna fit like one pickle in each jar. They're so big.
They are.
This thing's huge. All right, we're gonna figure this one out. Okay, so this is kind of cool. I chopped off the head of an okra that Nick had harvested from the garden, but he didn't realize he was actually harvesting the flower. Okra is a member of the hibiscus family, and when this flower opens up, it looks like a beautiful hibiscus flower. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna pickle it. I'll put it in a jar and pickle it. You can buy packages with both, but
Yes.
you always want to throw out these rings
The
when
lids.
you're with the lids when you're done you eating whatever it is that you're pickling or fermenting, because they won't hold the pressure in.
And
But
then-
keep the lips,
right. Keep the rims.
the rims, and throw out
the lid.
these guys when you're
Right,
done.
The flat. Right.
Okay.
And then when you go to recan again, you have your rings, and then you just put your new lid down.
Fresh
in
things
there.
on there.
Yes.
We're starting to get fun and creative here.
Oh.
We're gonna put a little Grand Marnier, an orange peel with herbe de Provence. Okay, so we are getting ready now to take out the first batch. I'm gonna use my handy dandy.
There's mine over there.
Oh yeah, Miss Teresa's got hers. I want to use my handy, which Daddy says that this would be perfect for the next time that the goats give birth. If we, no, that's just that's just a joke. Miss Teresa thought I was really serious there. Okay,
It sounds like something Dad might
Very
say.
heavy and very hot.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Good.
Woo, and you can really see it is boiling in there. Look at that.
Smell the bubbles coming up.
This one's cool though, because those radishes that we put in here gave it a nice pink hue.
Pickles. I think
So
those
we'll
are
take-
pinky pickles.
Back out of the way,
Back
sweetie.
up out,
It's
and
very hot.
here's one. This is just regular slices, and this one's got a bunch of stuff going on here. These are spears with the
The jalapeno.
jalapeno, okra, and radish. And here's just another
garlic.
one of the regular slices. And now we can go ahead and add some of the ones that we've had.
Yes.
Like this one is another jalapeno, radish, okra.
I'll let you use that to put the.
Yes, ma'am. We've got, this one is the herby Kirby's with the rosemary, thyme, bay leaf, garlic, etc.
And that's the same one.
Here we go. We'll label all of these when they come out. And Miss Teresa says we need to let these sit overnight on the counter, and then we can start storing them. And then if you want to zip around here, we put 1/8 of a cup of the Grand Marnier in the bottom of this with lots of different herbes de Provence, and we're gonna wrap this beautiful orange peel like this around on the inside of that. And I think I'm gonna put some okra in there too, because why not? And folks, why do anything boring? Looks like we're gonna have a lot of leftover brine, so we might even be making some pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs.
Because Daddy says he really wants pickled eggs. Last jar out of the pot. And we've got so many beautiful varieties here. I'm so excited. I might have to make another video of the reveal. Hey, great job. Thank you so much, Miss Teresa, for your help. And now Amelia is working on cleanup. Look, she already finished cleaning up the rest of that last cucumber. Where'd it go? Down the hatch? All right. Wonderful. Beautiful cans. We're going to let these sit out overnight, and then we'll store them in a nice cool dry place for 4 to 6 weeks before opening them. Right, Miss Teresa? Is that right? Or did we decide that that was
No.
actually a lot more time than needed?
Yeah,
Probably
that's-
just like a week or two.
I would say a week or two for these.
And they'll stay for about a year, over a year when done correctly. We'll open up the first one in a week.